Hey, you crazy beautiful people, here we are again with another Star Citizen video 323. This turd of a patch that is driving us nuts. That's okay, we'll just find our way around all of the problems, all of the issues, and try to have fun, right? So in this video, I'll explain the following. I'll explain how to double your money in terms of cargo. You can use any ship you want. Of course, the Hercules C2, beautiful ship that you see here is the best one, but you can use any ship as long as you can load up cargo. This tip will work. Now, I don't know if it's still working, to be honest. We'll verify that now. I'll let you know as we go on. This still works as a nice route for hauling cargo. In Microtech, you just pick up barrel and you go back and sell it in the trade division. You can sell it for a little bit more in Horizon. A nice route that you can do here in Microtech would actually be stopping first in Shubin 18, where you will buy gold. That's worth a lot more. Then you can go to Shubin 13 to load up on diamond. That's not as worth as much as gold, but still. And if you want to do this even better, stop first at Shubin 18, load up on gold, maybe 500,000 if you can find it, and then come here to Shubin 22 and load up on the rest of barrel. Why is that? Well, because there's a little bit of a bug by which you can sell, if you have two types of cargo, you can sell it several times. You will notice right away, you sell it and it's still there yet again to sell one more time, and then another time. You can sell it like 4 or 5 times until it runs out. But that's a bug that works nicely. I won't waste my time now doing that again. I'm just letting you know that's a possibility. So if you want to go give it a try, remember, stop first at Shubin 18, load up on gold. If you don't find any gold and you don't want to wait for it, go to 13 and load up on diamond. But the idea is having more than just one commodity in your cargo. I'll just do the basic run, stop for barrel, and then make a quick run and sell it and see how much profit we can make on that thing, okay? Basic little quick run if you have some big ship so as to maximize how much money you make. Yeah, trying to stay positive in spite of all the issues with 323, which are plenty. I just lost 1.5 mil of cargo because when I landed in New Babbage, when I was storing my ship, it destroyed it. It just said, yeah, ship destroyed. Went back to the hangar, it was still there, but I could not access it. So, yeah, beautiful, wonderful. I also love this shit about not actually having the screens and buttons anymore and having the Super Nintendo wheel of fucking death and misery instead. That is great too. Yeah, we used to have screens here that actually worked, but I guess that's where realism goes out the window and no one gives a damn. Realism only matters if it's working in terms of time sync. Little tip here, send this back to at least here, because there's always going to be a crazy bastard that's just waiting to jump on your ship and fuck around with you. Happens every once in a while, it's not always, but it does happen. I hope I don't lose another mil here. If not, I'm going to be a little bit pissed. Believe it or not, I'm a rather patient man. But yeah, even I have my limits. Okay, maybe we could steal a couple of those things there. Not in a hurry. Let's just try to not waste a whole lot of time. Barrel, where is that thing? Max inventory, nice. Shitload. Maybe this is a bad sign. Maybe there's so much of this. I mean, there usually is. You should not have a problem finding barrel here. But maximum inventory, that means that no one came around here rather recently. Another useful tip, if you want to get these things, what you have to do is get close like that, because everything is a bug in this shit show of a so-called game. You have to drag it, you have to like get close like that, drag it, and drop it here in your inventory, and only then can you open. This is how bad it got. This is how terrible this shit show of a patch is. Why are you even playing? Well, because I know that being a grown-ass man, I understand a little bit more how probably this will get fixed at some point. I mean, if it's not fixed, they will have no game, because there's only so much you can take. So I'm pretty sure that eventually they will get around So if that's your question, oh, why are you even playing if you hate? I don't hate anything, man. I'm just playing a video game. I just understand that it's pretty broken. And you just call it as it is, a broken fucking mess that is focused only on monetizing. But I also understand that they can't keep this for much longer. They will have to improve this disaster soon, or they will just go bankrupt. People will not take this very long. You can't leave everything worse than before. Either intentional like master modes, which they probably will have to address at some point, or crap like this, like everything being a giant old bug. It's not sustainable. Let's call it that way, okay? I'm happy that we're doing this pretty smooth. I have my cargo there. I only hope that I don't fucking explode again. It didn't even explode. It just said destroyed. And I went back to the hangar and the ship was there. But with this beautiful user interaction that we have now, you cannot access any of the 3 access points in the ship when it's like that. You have to wait until it has the F thing floating there, because if not, anyway, how they managed to make even these things worse than before, I just don't understand. But hey, maybe I'll lose a mill, maybe we make one, who knows, right? Either way, doesn't matter what happens, this route that I'm explaining you, stopping for gold, stopping for diamond, then stopping and loading up on beryl, or just going straight for beryl, this is a legit route. It's not about any exploit or anything like that. You're not going to be making a ton of money, but you're going to be making, what is it, like 10, 15, 20%, depending on how lucky you get with what you find. But yeah, this is a route that you definitely can do with C2. There's also the possibility of stopping in the surface right outside commons, not even going for the pad or the hangar. You just land outside on the commons and you sell and you run using the elevator in the commons, landing the ship on the surface there. I believe it still does register. Just make sure you're not leaving anything open. Run to the trade center. If it's not recognizing it, run back to the ship and store it properly in the hangar. But yeah, it is true, that's a pretty fast way of getting the trade going, hauling and saving some time. Right, so right now, trying to gain some altitude. Beautiful ship. Oh, right, that's why I have my space anchor still down, right? Yeah, that's my bad. It's a skill issue. No, it's not. It's just idiotic decisions on something that even the decisions they make are bad, and the things that should be working, all those are still broken too. At this point, I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that I don't have that problem. But yeah, as I was saying, I love this paint. This is beautiful. Good thing that it's working. My other one in this C1, that is nowhere to be found, and the horrible people at CIG, they just tell you just screw it. And by the way, some dumbass said melt. Do not do that. I did it. It does not restore your paint. If you melt it and you buy it again, it does not restore it. I did it. You know what happens? What you end up losing is the ability to gift it if you bought it with real money. If you use real money, you will have the right to gift or basically sell in the gray market that skin, which eventually is something you may consider doing, especially if it's a little bit more rare like the one I had. Now I cannot do that anymore. I asked the people from CIG, of course, being the bastards that they are, oh, no, we cannot do that. You're asking for too much. Not only that, they're not even fixing the problem, which is, man, I paid for something, it's not there. Can you address this issue that is all on you? Nope. Wait for the next patch is basically the response. Some clown answer, yeah, sue Chris Roberts. Yeah, you're not going to do that. But hey, you know what? I do have a little YouTube channel, and I'm not fucking shilling for CIG, so I'll just be honest with you guys. That's been working nice enough for me. I love when people that enjoy the channel reply angrily like, oh, I love Master Modes. Okay, good for you, man. No one loves Master Modes. It's horrible. I think they will have to do something about it. I don't think you can keep doing that. And this is for testing if you're an epileptic or not, right? That's how this goes. Going for right. I think it's kind of over there, right? Yeah. There we go. A little bit of speed towards. You have to be patient when requesting the hangar. It is not fast. It's kind of buggy lately. But hey, we'll give it a go, okay? Give it a good old college try. Yeah, take it with a giant grain of sand or salt. Yeah, good old grain of salt, whatever you see here. There's also something I need to try out, which is the illegal stuff, right? Running drugs. Drugs, selling them in Grim Hex and some of the no questions asked places. That can be profitable. I'm not sure if there's any nice bug to take advantage on those things, but hey, we'll do our best, okay? How close am I here? No, I don't think I'm close enough to request much of anything. Hey.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Okay, landing bay.
Hello, and thank you for contacting EDL Landing Assist.
So I requested it. It takes a while. It can take a pretty long time until the landing hangar is assigned. So be patient here, especially now. Especially with Free Fly, which, by the way, Free Fly event still ongoing. Invictus, that means you can play for free, which is always what I recommend doing. Play for free. Don't be a dumbass. Jump into this thing. Play for free for a little bit. Decide then if this is for you. And remember, if you are playing for free, still use the referral code, which will give you a free ship if you decide to buy a game package so as to continue playing past the Free Fly event. The ship that I recommend, the game pack that I recommend, is the Avenger Titan still. It's not as awesome as it used to be, still your best starter ship. Yeah, I already requested that, so I'll just have to wait here and hang here until I get somewhat of a... I have a trick, I have a little trick that I plan on using so as to not get screwed over by Chris Roberts yet again. And I'll show you that tip right now. I'll reward your patience and loyalty, and especially your subscription. If you haven't subscribed already, what are you even waiting for? Best Star Citizen channel in YouTube. Everyone else is fucking shilling their crap. It is. I don't want to give any games because I get it. You know, this is not my job. I understand that for some people it is, and I get it that for some people they probably have, you know, some financial motivations, and I get it. I mean, you're not selling drugs to kids in parks, right? You're just lying to people about a fucking video game, which, still that, it's just a video game. No big deal. But, yeah, I know, it's already been granted. I'm just trying to land this thing. Man, it is taking a whole lot. I'm pretty sure I will be screwed again. But I have a trick down my sleeve, which I will show you right now. I have a trick in case they want to screw me over, because this is not happening again. God damn it. Chris Roberts is not stealing another C2 full of gear from me, full of cargo. So I'll wait here, wait until the pad is assigned. I'll just, in case someone starts shooting my ass. Well, I don't think they can here because it's an armistice zone. But anyway, we'll just change just in case. Yeah, this is taking a while. Usually the pad is going to be somewhere over there. I don't want to just jump in there. I'll just wait. It could be one over there. It could be one of the pads around there. But, yeah, things are pretty fucking laggy lately. So, yeah. I have a little trick I want to use in case they steal my cargo yet again. In case the patch steals my cargo. How much time is this? How much have I been waiting here? for a pad to be assigned. Who was it the other day? There was a guy, there's a YouTuber that said, should I show bugs or not? Dude, are you for real? You're gonna lie to people about the bugs? What is that? Yes, you should show the bugs. I mean, the one I was just doing, and it just was too long. But you have to tell people about the bugs, about the problems, about things that are broken. Otherwise, you're doing a disservice to people that spend their time watching you. You're lying to them. I mean, yes, it is still some form of entertainment, but you're lying to people about a game that they obviously have some interest in. This is taking forever. Why is this?
That request has already been granted.
Yeah, it's already been granted, but where? Dude. I may have to go somewhere else and store all of the cargo so as to not lose it. God damn it, man. You see what I mean about this patch? You see the shit show that this thing is? I'm pretty sure it's that one. I'm pretty sure that's my pad. I'll just go and see if I can get the landing there. But if not, yeah. So this is what you want to do, right? Once you've been playing this long enough, you kind of get a feeling of these things. You kind of see it. It wouldn't be the first time that I managed to land here. And yes, this is my pad indeed. It could be that I get told... If I get told to get out of here, it's because it's not my pad. If I just... Oh, yeah, that is definitely not my pad because there's someone else there. Right, and someone landed that pretty fucking bad. Right, I have something... Okay, alright, there we go. Finally. How long was that? Okay, so I'll show you what I'll do in case Chris Roberts tries to screw me over yet again, which I don't enjoy. He usually gets away with it, but it's not pleasant. It is without my consent. You could say that it's kind of illegal what he's doing. Fucking over the players and so on. But so this is what I want to do. I want to land here, and because I already got screwed over when I was storing this ship, there's something I can do so as to have a way back in here in case everything goes to fucking hell. So let's land this thing. Doesn't matter. Yes, I would.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Okay, that's a good sign. I get the message. I got the message. I'll turn everything off. Getting out of my seat. But this is what I'll do. Instead, and it's kind of risky because some asshole could be waiting, but if I take into account the possibility of some asshole versus the possibility of getting screwed over by the patch, I will go with a patch. So what I'll do is the following. I'll leave one of the ramps open in case I have to make a quick return to the ship and just getting it out of here before I get screwed over by it yet again. It should be able to store it even with the open ramp, right? What this will give me the option is the one I did not have before, which is go back to the ship and enter. Last time this happened, I could not, because of the horrible F interaction thing, I could not get this to open. So I'll open it this time, leave it open. I'll just leave it open and make a quick run. Unless someone is really waiting and trying to gank me, it shouldn't be an issue, right? So I'll do this. Go quickly, try to store it, and if I store it, we are good. We're in business if I'm able to store this thing right now. Anyone running in there? No, I don't see anyone. Great. It is incredible how the bugs become, for real, the gameplay. The gameplay sometimes is finding ways around the bugs. How crazy is that? I guess there's something to be said about the potential of the game if they ever get around to actually do it properly. But hey, so far, this is what we have. Here I'm risking losing another 1.5 mil, which is not, it is not fun, man. It is not cool. Anyway,
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
store. Yes. Success. We did store the C2. We are in business. Right, now we can go and sell. Oh man, the little things we take pleasure in. Storing your fucking ship in the game without exploding. Okay. Bear with me. You've been this patient. You will be rewarded. I promise you will. So, as I said before, ideally stop for the gold, stop for the diamonds before loading up on the barrel. That will allow you to, as of still right now, that will allow you to quickly sell that gold. You will be able to sell it like 4 or 5 times. You will sell 500k, and then you will sell 500k again, and then you will sell 400k again. This will all be extremely obvious because you will sell it and then it will still be there for you to sell again. It is that easy. There's no little trick, nothing like that. The trick on doubling your cargo, we'll do that here in a second, but that is how you double on having more than one type of commodity to sell. Okay. So far, at least, I should be recovering what I invested and a little bit of a margin of profit. Right after doing that, I'll log out, claim the ship again, run back, and see if I can sell it again with a 100% profit on the cargo. Not sure if it's still working or not, but yeah, that's what we'll try to do. Hopefully, the little trick still works, but I have no clue. I've read, both comments. People say that it's still working. People say that it's not. Maybe a matter of luck. Maybe a matter of how quick you are. I have no damn clue. We'll just go give it a try. All right. Anyway, if I can recover some of the money stolen, that would be nice. Yeah. Yep. Anyway, let me know what you guys are doing. Are you playing something else? Which is something that people keep telling me to do, and I will. But one of the silver linings of a broken mess of a tech demo that you have a love-hate relationship with is that you don't have much to do. You keep on repeating the same things. So you can quickly jump in here and do a fast mission or not, right? It's not as if you're gonna get engaged in something that goes down a rabbit hole and doing a bunch of stuff. No. One more thing. When you sell, don't sell it all at the same time. There is a bug that will just say failed and it didn't sell. So sell like half of it, then a little bit more, and that's that. Don't sell it all at once. You are risking losing all of this stuff you're selling. Half of it will do. Just don't pull all of the bar to the right and sell all of it. That's not something you want to risk, especially with that much money on the line, right? So again, what we are going to do is this. We are going to find our ship that we did store, so it should be there. And yes, it is. And do as I say. Don't fuck around with this. Just sell it like that, right? If you do that, this will work. 100%. You will not. I mean, nothing is 100% anymore here, but it should work. There it goes. Transaction complete. And now we sell the rest of it. Confirm, sold. All right. Accept. There it is. 0. We sold everything. We pull away. There we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds. Damn, we are good. Now what we do is this. We exit. Proceed to menu. And here's where the little trick may or may not work. What we're going to do now is leave and then log back in, run back, claim the ship, and as it's sitting there, we will sell it again. Now, when you do this, you will actually have to reclaim the ship. It will not stay there, right? So we will do this. We just hop back in, yeah, once you, I mean, maybe you could go back and store it properly. If you do that, maybe you spare the ship. I don't know. Yeah, I think it does. If you just log out again, yeah, that's where you will have to claim it. Um, anyway, this takes quite a bit of time. It's not as if you're, you know, getting money out of nothing. It is still a lot of time you're investing in all of this crap. So, still, whatever economist they hired, yeah, don't let people make money in game. Raise the ship prices both in game and for real money. That's a recipe for profit. I don't know. I honestly, I'm looking forward to knowing exactly how much money they made with this event. If you combine how terrible the event is with the horrible the fire turd that they're selling, and how broken the game is right now, and how little there is for you to do. If we combine all of that, I would be surprised if they make a good event sales this time. It is difficult. I don't think it's gonna be working all that well. But hey, you never know. You never know how these things work. Yeah, it's taking a little bit of time. They are they should spend a bit more money on the servers. These servers are not. I mean, it's not even a weekend. What the hell? and servers is simply a matter of how much money you pay for them. The more you pay for them, the more servers you have, the better things work. That's basically how it goes. When they want to cheap out and things start getting shitty, yeah, that's when we have these. Please connect your ship. Yeah, I have no idea what he's talking about. Don't care. Let's go. Alrighty. Making a quick run. Hopefully still working. And we can make a bit of money. I want to at least recover what was stolen from me. What's rightfully mine. That's what I want to recover. Right, global. Someone in global. Grim Hex now carries an entrance and exit tax. Contact me in advance for a permission. What an asshole. Someone will show up soon enough and blow it up, or just change servers. I don't know. Oh, this is. Yeah, it is. This server is not good. Sometimes they recover, sometimes they don't. Half an hour into this. I hope it's worth it. I hope it is worth it. It's going to the spaceport. Waiting for half a minute. Oh, this is Starfield has loading screens. Loading screens that are like 2 seconds long. 3 seconds in a loading screen. Yeah, you honestly worry more about that than waiting here on the train.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear.
Okay. Well, we're waiting here. Little tip for you guys to keep in mind. When it comes to food and so on, you want to find these things. Whenever you find, where are they? Right? Sell that crap. You can sell that all day long. But these ones, the golden medum, these things, they have a lot of food, a lot of nutritional value, and quite a bit of hydration, right? 19. These have even more. But these things, you can, if you find them or you buy them, whenever you have a new patch drop, you don't lose it like you lose the substance. This goes into the other, right? This stuff here, this all gets erased in the patches. This persists between patches unless it's a full wipe, which is rarely. I mean, it's not as common. It doesn't happen, but the fruit stuff is kind of nice. You don't have to worry about finding a fruit right away. One of the things you always want to have with you, a multi-tool, guys. Yeah, I'll drop one here. There with a tractor beam. That's that. Okay. Do I have a proper gun? Yes. Yeah, and always carry a pistol. You never know when you run out of ammo and you're last line of defense. I like the arc light pistol. I think it's great, but this one is not terrible. I think this goes in full auto. So yeah. Okay. So running back. All right. Okay, here we go. Yeah, if you use this little tip of buying gold or diamond first, you can make not just double, you can triple or even quadruple the money you make. It is that good because you can sell it like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. It is wild, man, what you can do if you have something else besides just the barrel or besides just one cargo, one commodity. Okay, so I see that my C2 is there in hangar 8. I'm not going to touch it. I'll leave it as it is sitting on the hangar. And if I'm lucky, if they did not patch this thing yet, which I wouldn't be surprised. Isn't it interesting that when there's a little bit of a glitch, a little bit of a bug or anything that allows us to make a little bit more money, they usually run to patch that shit up immediately. Now, anything game breaking that fucks us over, they leave that shit for years. Pretty interesting. We go. Yeah, that just shows you. My previous video was, are they just greedy or incompetent? A little bit of both. I think it's more greed than anything else, especially when it comes down to some of the more hateful practices that they engage in. Like, well, I mean, focusing only on ship sales, no new content for you to play, the idea that somehow makes people buy more, spend more money, which I guess it does, man. I mean, I bet they hire the best people in the business in terms of monetization. Do this, do that. Oh, this will make the game shit. Doesn't matter, trust me, you will monetize it more. Okay, we'll just do that. I bet that's how it goes. And can you really blame them? No, you can't. Um, but there is that balance that I always talk about. That thing of, dude, you're gonna break this. How far can you push it? I bet they know exactly how far they can push it for people not to give up on the game, not to quit, and still make record profit on it. That's gonna be up to you. If this is for you or not, that's why you have the free flight. Now, I also have to say this in my honest approach to my channel. You don't know until you've played this for months. I was there. I was one of you guys. I was one of the, yeah, this is awesome. Yes, I don't care about the ship sales as long as they keep on doing new content. And then you realize that part of the monetization tactics is don't do new content. That's not profitable. New content doesn't make you money. Ship sales make you money. If people are distracted playing, they're not buying new ships. There's already something new. If the new thing for them to see in your subconscious, the new thing for you to see is a ship, well, that's a new thing. You will pay for it. If the new thing for you to see is actually playing, you're not spending money. It is super interesting. It is fascinating. Sometimes we get screwed over by it. But hey, we will see in a matter of seconds how much dedication they have in terms of patching things or not when they're losing the edge on us being able to buy ships in game or not. We will see here in 1 second. There we go. Right, C2. Haha, there we go. Doubling on that sucker. Perfect. Yes. Again, remember, don't freak out. But again, follow my advice. Follow my advice. Go and stop and buy that gold first. You will see the gold there and you will be able to sell it. You don't have to do anything different. You can do the exact same thing you see me do here and what I did before, but the gold will just not go away. You will move it, sell it, move it again, sell it, then it starts reducing until it ends up in zero. Then you sold it all, but you can sell it a bunch of times over and over again. Guys, that's the tip for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you stayed up until the end and subscribe to the channel. Come on, see you next time. Take care.